Judith.
All right, so we're gonna do this in 2 minutes
So
or
let's
a
just let the
minute.
song go down. Yeah?
Yes, I said 2 minutes. I know so many things about being a woman that's just so fucking stressful. Man.
You just cursed. You just
I'm
cursed.
allowed to. It's my
You just
music.
cursed.
It's my music. I'm allowed to.
And I'm not going to invite me come listening party. I'm
See,
upset too.
see, oh my God.
When I saw it on
was,
all these pictures, I'm
it
like,
was
what?
such
What
an-
is going
It
on?
was such an oversight. Do you know when I was coming, when I heard I was doing Coyote today, I was like, oh damn it, I didn't invite Coyote. I didn't invite the Smooth
Such
FM
a
family.
life.
It's okay. We forgive you.
Oh man,
We
You have to
forgive
compensate, sir.
you.
oh man,
Even though we are like,
Oh,
I mean, we
man.
absolutely love you and we support you,
oh,
and we also
man. I'm
forgive
gonna
you
make up for it. I
because
promise.
we're just family and
I'll
we
make
just
up
do
for it.
it.
I promise.
Just literally do it. My back will.
Judith, please, can I ask him what his favorite song from the album is? Yes, no?
Yeah, you can, of course.
Please, can you
But-
tell us?
I don't have a favorite.
No, but you can ask him now.
Okay, all right. No, I'm asking because I want to ask now before we get on.
No, you can ask now.
Okay, yes, mommy.
Like you have to keep the
Yes, mommy.
some,
No problem.
some, what's it called? I think
Keep us in suspense.
element of surprise. Yeah,
Okay.
going on. Yeah, yeah. So everyone, Lagos been waiting because we
Yeah.
announced it when we did the intro in the 6 o'clock hour. You
Yeah.
were listening, right? So we've done all the announcements and everyone's been chilling now. You like, we'll find you, Joe. I'll zip it out fine.
The dancer, but Are you want to go sing?
Yeah.
So
Alright, we're going in studio.
into the stormy night.
And when you hear that voice, you know there's only one person that sounds like that in the entire world. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-conforming gender. We have in the studio on the Smooth Drive for the drive time discussion,
Yeah.
no other than Johnny Drill.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
The crowd goes wild.
Everyone!
Yeah, I'm happy to be back here again.
It's
Great.
wonderful to have
I
you
love
join
this
us
place.
today.
Thank you for
Come
having
at
So
the
it's-
hour, come at the man.
you
know?
You are welcome to the show.
me. Thank you so much.
It's
Thank you
wonderful
so
to have you join us here today on the Drive Time discussions on the Smooth Drive. It's a special today, all right, everyone. So we're not going to be doing plenty of basketballs and violence over here.
Oh,
But-
we can do basketballs.
no, it's
If you
just
have
gonna be
basketballs-
chill.
If you want to do basketballs for Johnny Drill, feel free to do that.
much. All right. I deserve all of that.
So join us here on the show as well. My name is Judith TV, by the way.
I'm Patty Baker. We're talking all about before we fall asleep
Sleep.
and more. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
It.
So Johnny Drill, I mean, this has been a long time coming.
Too
Yes.
long.
A long, long time coming.
Too long.
So from Wait For Me, down to Romeo and Juliet, down to Hallelujah, down to, I mean, we could keep on counting on and on and on. Finally,
Yeah.
we have...
And all the refix as well, all the
All the
other
refix.
refixes that you jumped on as well,
Yes.
the YouTube series that you were doing as well, the beach series you were doing as well.
Oh, no, the Beat series were
That's
crazy.
yeah, so many things you've been doing, and that's the thing I absolutely love about John. And I didn't say this because I want to say it on air because I mean I like the element of surprise,
Yeah.
and it's just how much you so much like dedicate to your craft and you don't look anywhere else. Like you're just so head on, like inside of that moment, and you don't let anything else distract you. And I mean, just to put this body of work together, the whole marketing, everything. I can just tell
Yeah.
how this person enjoys.
There was a lot of work that went
yeah,
into it.
just
Yes.
enjoys what he does, and it's just beautiful to see. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're
Appreciate
welcome.
that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Johnny Drill. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so you know what? I was gonna ask what the title, why you titled the song "Before We Fall Asleep."
Yeah.
Titled the album "Before We
Before
Fall
we fall
Asleep."
asleep. Yeah.
But actually, it makes a lot of sense now, right?
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense. But
Uh-huh.
let's hear from the horse's mouth.
As a matter of fact, when you listen to the album, the first song, the album literally starts with "Before We're Out of Time."
Okay.
So that just translates to "Before We Fall Asleep."
Hmm.
So it was. I wanted to play on that whole essence of time, like how it's important to do those things you need to do right now, to tell that person you love them, to make up with that person, to say I'm sorry to that person, to to do all the things you want to do just before you are out of time. So literally before we fall asleep, before we're out of time. So it's literally it before we fall asleep.
Nice, 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 nice. And
Yes,
you had,
indeed.
but to be honest though, this album is totally different from, well, not totally now. It's majorly different from what you're known
Yes,
for.
yes.
You know, when I
For the
first
most
listened,
part, yes.
for the most part,
He
right?
was saying it. He's like,
I'm like,
well,
wait,
this
this
isn't.
is Johnny Drill.
this isn't Johnny,
different.
like,
this
this
is a
is-
little upbeat.
Yes.
This is deliberate.
Yes, it is. It is. If you followed my social media closely for the last couple of months, you see I've been playing around with this whole JD Johnny thing. So JD is like an alter ego that is like he does all the things that Johnny would ordinarily not do. Normally
Yeah,
not do.
yeah. And
you
you're just
know,
putting yourself out of the comfort
exactly.
zone and out of the box.
I wanted to put myself out of that comfort zone that people have known me for so long, and just to be able to explore other things music wise, and so JD shines a lot in the album, and
Yeah,
it's
because
interesting to see the fans love it.
JD's really like a bad guy. When I look at all the
Yes.
photographs, like he's really smooth
You
with
know.
it. You know,
Cigarettes.
he's
You know.
like with his cigar, like he's just like smooth
You
with it. It's
know,
like,
you
listen,
know.
I'm the ladies' man. I'm going to serenade you with my voice, and before we fall asleep,
Yes.
I need you to fall in love with me. All right,
Yes.
so that's JD. And the funny thing about this is, I mean, it's not so funny, but like I've seen many artists who's tried to get in this alter ego,
Yeah.
sort of to like move from the creativity that they have, kind of like push them.
Yes.
Was that difficult for you to like tap in? Because we've seen Beyonce do that with
Yeah.
Sasha Fierce, you know, we've seen Adekunle Gold with
Yeah.
AG Baby, and now you with JD.
Yes.
Is it difficult to like do that, or is it just easier? Oh, and has it always been there
Yeah.
for you?
I think it all boils down to the approach. It all boils down to the approach. I wasn't trying new things in such a destructive way, in such a put off way. Like, hey, what's that? I'm like, that's too much. It was still musical. There was still that intentionality, that it was still well done. It was not just me trying to be something. I had to find a way to own the sound I was creating as JD. So I think I owe it to the fans. It's so far the reviews I've barely seen any negative comments.
I
Okay.
love
So the
it.
reviews have been
I
amazing
love
so
it.
far.
And how was it with Baba J? You know,
it's
because him
amazing.
being like I mean, because
Ooh.
when you go to executive and you're like playing the new song,
Yeah.
I always imagine what it'd be like. All thanks to
Yeah.
what's the name of that show now? Empire. Like, because all the execs are there, you're
Yeah,
playing the new song. It's like, okay, so this is what I want to do. Did they say, we don't want this on Johnny, please go back? Or was it like, yeah, we'll smooth it? And how was it? Was it?
So Jazzy is one of the most supportive people you'd ever meet. If you want something so bad, he would support you all the way. And but I also think it was a teamwork thing. It wasn't a thing that I personally had to be like, hey, I want the song on it. There has to be the song on pro.
Yeah.
I have to have it my way. It had to be a teamwork thing.
Yeah.
I can't be every single aspect of my music. I can't be the fans. I can't be the executive producer as the A&R. I can't. There's a lot of things that would fly past me if I wanted to just be, hey, I'm a one man, army. But the team, we all sat together, and we picked from a whole bunch of songs. Probably had to streamline from there was first about 100 songs.
Oh
and
wow!
then-
wait! Slow down. You said those songs. You just
100,
glossed
like
past it.
show me 100
Wait,
songs. I'm
you
like,
had
wait,
about
what?
100 songs.
So there was about 100 songs. There was, as a matter of fact, there was so much more Johnny songs than even JD songs.
JD songs.
You understand?
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's probably like 60-40 around there.
But wait, so now we have a lot of
60,
JD
40.
songs. We have a lot of JD songs.
Yes.
And I know this is a little too soon to start to discuss, but are we gonna see like a deluxe album that would feature a lot of Johnny songs?
There is a deluxe on the way.
Okay,
There is
so
a
you
deluxe
see,
on the way.
see, I know Johnny Drill. Right? I know Johnny Drill.
Yeah.
Is that
Come
out
on,
there?
give it. Look at guys. When you go check out the PR, I follow this Instagram that they always talk about marketing and PR and everything else. And the fantastic thing about it was they were talking about your PR and what
Yeah.
you've done with the album, and then
Yes.
you going on stage, the whole suit thing,
Yeah.
and they're just talking about how beautiful the packaging and everything is.
Yeah.
So big shout out to Maven for that.
Yes, it's amazing teamwork. Everyone is passionate about the artist and doing everything they can.
So let's rewind back a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mystery Girl,
Yes.
right? Mystery Girl.
It's for me.
Did the
Please don't
alter-
ask.
Did the alter ego come from Mystery Girl?
Yeah,
Because,
no,
you know,
'cause I mean
before
JD
Mystery
Judas.
Girl was, Bad Dancer.
Yes.
Right? That's a Johnny Drill song.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Before that was,
Something Better.
Something Better, Shine, all those other
Yes.
songs,
Mhm.
are songs that we know you for.
Mm-hmm.
But Mystery Girl was totally different.
Yes.
And then I'm like, and there was this bad vibe too from the
Yes.
video. Well, not bad vibe, but bad girl vibe,
Yeah.
So was it from there?
So JD started to shine first from Something Better, because if you listen to Something Better, if you listen to the voiceover, it goes something. Johnny. Johnny's a bad boy.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Keep away from this guy.
Keep away from guy like
so we started to, push JD out a little bit, but
Yeah.
I think JD came in full force from Mystery Girl.
Nice.
That's when, full on JD.
Nice. We
you
have
what we
messages
should do.
here, by the way.
Yinka Bolu.
Yinka Bolo and Esther as well. So we're gonna take your messages, or should we go on a break first?
Let's go on a quick break.
Yes,
When we
let's
get
do
back,
that.
let's listen to one of the songs from the album first, and then take the messages.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. By the way,
I'm
if you
back.
wanna-
Yeah. I was gonna say that we're streaming live on YouTube, so everyone go check us out live on YouTube right now. We're on our YouTube page. Jenny, wave to our YouTube over there.
Where's it?
It's over
right
there.
here.
Hi,
Right
YouTube.
here.
Hi, YouTube.
JD, Johnny here.
Yeah. So JD is in the studio. Johnny's outside at the door. He's in the car. All right. So just go on there and catch us live on YouTube at Smooth981 FM. When we come back, we'll take more of your messages, but keep them coming on 0809 444 0981. That's it.
Probably said this a lot of times, but there's something so peaceful about Smooth FM.
I know.
You should come in.
I know. It's home. It's home. It's home.
And they even talk so smoothly.
Jenny,
No. That means winding up now.
started.
No, but it's true. I've
Yeah,
gone for
why
interviews. I what the hell? It's just
Because I mean, we know our stuff here.
smooth.
Oh, we smooth with it.
Man, I can't wait for you. The last Johnny's Room live I attended. I was telling Judith just
Yeah, I was
earlier
telling-
today.
Yeah.
This guy proposed to his girlfriend, and you stopped the music.
Yes.
It was like the craziest thing.
Ah.
Because nobody saw it coming,
Uh-huh.
and then it changed everything. And I love the last bit where these guys carried you, and then there was this 360 camera.
Yes, I was holding.
I went to look for that video. That video was like, no, it's something special.
Yeah, we went all out.
So please, if you're doing Johnny's Room again,
No, I will. I'm sending invites definitely. Don't worry, I got you this time.
You people,
I got to make up for it.
we're
this last
gonna
one.
go. We're going to get PR boxes too.
Absolutely.
We're
yes.
gonna do so much fun.
Matthew,
It's
take
gonna be-
note. Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes.
It's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. A big year for you, by the way.
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad you brought this out right before what's it called now? Right before Christmas. So
Yes.
of course the
it will actually work.
concerts. Yeah, so Christmas, people proposing. Hopefully I might find the man before that time.
Amen to that.
Amen to that.
to
So
that.
we can do that. It's gonna be so much fun.
So let's talk about your tours as well.
Okay.
Oh, you performed for my friend on his yacht, his wedding. No, not his wedding, his proposal.
Debola
I was
Williams.
like, what? No.
Yeah, man pulled me out. Man pulled me out.
So much fun.
Don't stop the music. Tell me how many songs can we play from this album?
3,000 naira. 3K benefit for 10 gigabyte data. You shock happy? My bad is the stock. 5,000 naira.
So we'll start with the song from Star Plus first. We'll play
Okay.
one with Jazzy, and then we'll
Alright,
play Ludo in between.
Alright, no problem.
Just a little bit more gets you so much more. Introducing Airtel More for More data plans, like 10 gigabytes for just 3,000 naira and 20 gigabytes for 5,000 naira. Dial the 141 hash today to experience the network with the widest 4G coverage. Airtel, the smartphone network. This is a journey into
Bass.
It's the smooth drive.
Okay, we need this.
Bruce, thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry.
This is this is no Johnny.
Because I was listening to my way back home yesterday. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, why does it sound so different? I have all your other songs. All
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what the? Is this no Johnny?
I know,
I was
right?
like, I mean, do you want to still remain the same? The only thing that's constant is change. This one is too much. It's too much.
Too
Can we
much.
talk about- Can we talk about John Bellion?
I mean,
I was
there's not a lot I can
expecting-
say though, but
I was expecting to see John Bellion. In fact, you know what? I hadn't even seen the track list. So I was starting to show. I said,
Yeah.
John Bellion's on the album. I just said it casually, like, I knew he was going to be there.
yeah,
So what happened with that?
nothing happened. It's a much that's a bigger conversation,
Okay.
and I can't say a lot about it, but
Okay.
I'm back.
Going to be a
We're
single
start working
feature.
on music,
Because I know
a
I
lot
went
of music.
and I saw this. In fact, there was this thing you're doing in the studio too. It was on your Instagram.
Yeah.
You're working in this big studio just before you talked about the album.
Yes,
There was another work on its own separately.
yes,
I was like, okay,
yes.
fine. You have a lot of things going on for you.
Yeah, it's a lot of things we have planned coming.
Nice. Well
Yeah,
done.
and John is one of them.
Thank you for using Sule Choir. People go and use South African choir. No, there are no choir singers in Nigeria. I think there are no chorus singers in Nigeria.
Come on.
You ready?
And we're going
Already.
in.
Okay.
Should I bring us in? Eh?
Alrighty, welcome back. If you just joined us, the song is called Odo. It's music by Johnny Drill, JD. And of course,
Yes.
this features Style Plus. And I kid you
Beautiful,
not.
beautiful. The sounds, the vocals at the back there.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
no
just beautiful.
one saw this collaboration coming.
Ah,
No one.
collabs. Let's talk about that. Yeah.
So while Style Plus, though, why not?
As a matter of fact, the Style Plus song was submitted a week before album release.
Really?
Wow.
I tell you, just a little over a week. The Odo song was pretty much done, finished, and submitted. As a matter of fact. And,
Okay.
But then it's just something. There was something for me unsettling. I just felt like it needed Star Plus on the song. For the longest time, I tried to fight it off, but then, fortunately for me, I was going to Abuja from Port Harcourt. I think about a week to the album. And I was like, I have Shifi's number. Let me call
Okay.
Shifi. And I called Shifi. I'm like, are you in town? Yeah. And then can I see you guys? And then I met them the same day I landed in Abuja. I met them. And like next day also, we're in the studio recording the song and.
Boom,
Genius,
boom, boom.
genius,
Just like that.
genius, genius,
And,
genius, genius,
submitted the same day we recorded, and it was amazing.
genius,
Oh, wow.
genius.
I think it also helps being a producer.
I think
right?
so. It would have been difficult because I remember being on the plane and just, mixing in the plane with my I didn't even have headphones. I had
The no more
AirPods.
earpiece.
I had
Oh,
AirPods,
okay.
and I was, trying to finish off in time. And then I get home, I just touch a few things and boom. So I guess if I wasn't a producer, I would probably have taken slightly longer.
Yeah. See, genius. That's what I'm saying. Genius. All right. So it had to put Johnny, the producer, and of course JD on that one.
Yeah.
The Trinity,
Well,
right
you know
there.
what? I think the people out there would like to know your process because prior
Okay.
to this time, you talked about how you just watch a lot of YouTube videos,
Yes.
and then you just wake up, watch YouTube videos, listen to music, make music rather,
Yes.
and then that's it. So has that process changed?
For the most part, it hasn't really because it's still the same. Wake up in the morning, make music. But of course, since the album dropped, I've kind of slowed down. So I just wake up in the morning and just stay in bed and just get into the day.
You see, it's me. That's me.
But I mean, ordinarily when I'm making music nonstop, it's usually from bed to music to bathroom, back to music, to kitchen, back to music. Go out, back to music.
Have
Go
sex, back
sleep,
to
wake
music.
up, back to music. It's just the same circle all over. Say that again.
I'm not saying anything
What
yet.
did she say?
She said, have sex, go back to music.
No.
You have to say it. I said don't say it
You
No,
said
again.
it, I didn't
What
say it.
you're celibate?
Well,
Because I was gonna say like, is there anybody in your life? I mean, JD's
My-
life
It's
doesn't
a
have to
good
be
thing you mentioned
in
that,
Johnny's
because
life.
Some of these songs have to be inspired by
It
something.
has to. I mean,
So because
especially
you can't
Mystery
see them.
Girl.
Yeah.
Mr. Girl.
Is there a
It's-
mystery girl?
It's so easy to write a song like Mr. Girl.
Yeah, don't be angry.
Okay,
The other
wait,
one is
wait. Judith, let's get him here.
Yeah.
He's- Yeah, so there's a song, Finding Ife, right?
Yes,
Have you found the Ife?
I did find her.
You found Ife.
Yes,
Okay, so
that Fa.
that Ife.
Yes.
Okay, so now, some of these
So
songs, are they inspired by
by
Ife?
that
Or-
Ife.
None of them are inspired by that Fa.
Okay.
So what's going on with that Ife?
Well, that Fa is a closed chapter.
Okay. All right. Well, fine.
But I can be your other, be
Yeah.
my other.
Where now? No, Gochuku.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. Oh, wow.
Ogochukwu is a girl in Odo.
Okay.
Okay. So now there's another Ogochukwu in the mix. You see, I absolutely love it how he's talking in codes and everyone is getting it. So big
Oh,
shout
no.
out to Ogochukwu.
Piece it together.
You know,
Just before he leaves.
Well, I'll be looking forward to that. Looking forward to you piecing it together.
Okay, but away from that though,
Yeah.
influences for the music, right? I know that I saw Seal write some of the songs.
Yes.
Child, Don Jazzy,
Yeah, child, Don
Ladipo.
Jazzy Miller.
You know, a
Yeah.
lot of people had
Ira Star,
influences
yes.
on that. So, I mean, was this deliberate?
Yes, it was. For a lot of the songs, especially the JD songs, they had to be strategic. They had to have people that would complement JD. You know, it's of course I've collaborated in the past, most especially with Rick Asani and Tijan, Simi, of course. But for this, it had to be a different approach. We had to find people that would complement JD better. So it was easy for me, especially having Ira Star and Ladipo as my Maven family. First of all, to collaborate with artists is not the easiest
It's not
thing.
the easiest thing.
It's not the easiest thing to do. You have to chase it. They have to do this chase game where, but for some people, they make it easy for you. But most of the time, you really just have to chase. And with Ira Star, with Ladipo, Don Jazzy was the most seamless one because literally recorded Jazzy in like 20 minutes, 20 minutes. He wrote his verse,
Sorry, how
recorded
playful is that guy?
in 15. Is one of the most easygoing. It's never deep. It's just when you're with Jazzy, you just want to be free and just live life and not take things too seriously. And and then the Lagos Community Gospel Choir, Silso and Kwiti on the trumpet. Those were
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
Pretty is. I mean, it's rare to just. And this is what I think a lot of Nigerian artists don't do, right? They just feature people and then they don't give credit
Yes.
to the instrumentalists that
Mhm.
actually put life into
Yeah.
the jam. So I love the fact that you credited.
Yeah,
Kwiti for his
yes,
work.
Kwiti, he did beyond just working on Sister. He actually played on a bunch of songs. He played on Loving Is Harder. He played on Sell My Soul as well. I think that and Sister, he worked on it. But I just really wanted to highlight how such an amazing instrumentalist he is, and artist in general.
Working with the Maving family,
Yes.
I mean, this shift for you sometimes because you guys have, I just have to put it out there, like when it comes to your artist
Yes.
and just the body of work that everyone's putting, it's quite diverse. So big shout out to Don Jazzy and
Yeah.
everyone else there. But you were saying something about when working with other artists is such a difficult
Yes.
thing to do,
Mhm.
just because everyone is on their own thing.
Mhm.
Do you feel like working with them, sort of, you also get to tap into that, sort of sound, and
Mhm.
it can influence you? And is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, I think it's an amazing thing. I think that's one of the more reasons why we should collaborate more. Because if you wanted to make music solely just from your point of view, you are almost gonna have a certain approach. But if you're collaborating with other artists, and I'm even talking songwriters, musicians, and whatnot, it just opens a whole new like world of possibilities that you wouldn't have reached or seen or explored by yourself. So I think that's what collaborations do for people, do for artists, and yeah, if more than anything, I've seen it in this album, how important it was to. So for the songs with Ira Star, they brought their own sound, their own vibe,
Yeah,
and they made the songs unique.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Albums.
say something. Sorry, real
There are
quick.
like lots of messages, by the way, and I wanted to ask something. We'll go
It's
first.
loaded, right? Look at the
Yeah,
messages. are
turned.
loaded.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, but real quick though,
Yes.
so I want to say the mind of someone that I was having a conversation with driving back yesterday.
Yeah.
And I touched on some of the things that Judith just mentioned now. So
Yes.
Aristar, Ladipo,
Mhm.
Don Jazzy, all the people we see on the album. So I asked you a few minutes ago, I said, is there going to be a deluxe album?
Yeah.
And you said there is. So some people are thinking, hey, Johnny Drill, JD, going commercial.
Yeah.
Are we seeing like a commercial move? Because we've talked about having JD now.
Yes.
Are we seeing a commercial move to like more mainstream music?
So I've never really thought of myself as a pop artist,
Okay.
or an Afro pop or Afrobeats artist. I'm even with the times I approach Afrobeats or Afro pop. I keep using Afrobeats, Afro pop because it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay.
'cause
That's all
it-
right.
yeah. The
Definitions are all
genre
right.
is so
Yeah,
bending.
Yeah, for me, I have to find a way to stay musical. But what I'll tell you for free is that even the times where I go all Afro pop, Afro beats, there's always going to be that musicality. There's always going to be that intentionality with the music, with the message, with the lyrics. It's not going to be. I'm not saying the love Afrobeats or Afro pop as shabby, but you would always see or hear Johnny Drill in there. The core, the musicality, the intentionality would always be there.
Nice.
Awesome.
Speaking
Not
of
to say I'm going controversial.
Yeah,
not
'cause I
not to
was just
say
gonna go
yeah,
into it.
but I mean, in making this album, what were some influences for you? Because I mean, there's Afro pop, there's Afro beat, there's Afro
Yeah.
jazz, there's of course the other artists that Maving and the other persons who you collaborated with, Style
Yeah.
Plus, you know. But when you, I believe, I like to think about the mind of the creator as well, just where the mind was and what the mindset is
Yeah.
at when you're creating. So are there artists that you're listening to at the time that were inspiring you, music that was inspiring you? And then give us some hints, some song that stayed in your head all through. Because
Yeah.
you said 100, you went down to 60 and 40.
Yes.
So
That's a lot of music.
that's a lot of music. So
Yes.
I'm sure you must have been listening to a lot of artists
So
as
it
well.
was. As a matter of fact, that the of all the songs I recorded, we're probably going to have overtime. We're going to have different projects that highlight certain songs, certain sounds, because it's over the last couple of like 2 years, I've listened to quite a lot of people. You know, I'd listen, of course, for the last 5 years, listened to a lot of John Betty. I've also listened to a lot of Lainey, Zilani. I listened to a lot of Soccer Mommy.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know Soccer Mommy?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, that's
So
amazing.
that's the
Yeah.
thing about
I
you.
feel like
You're-
I feel like anytime I meet someone that listens to Soccer Mommy, I'm like Wakanda for real, you know, that kind of thing. Like we're together in this. Yeah, I've listened to some of the weirdest, you know, a lot of things that a lot of people don't even listen to.
So not mainstream.
Not a lot of mainstream. But even when I wanted to, that's why I wanted to approach mainstream from a leftist, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Point of view, rather than say, hey, let me do the kind of Afrobeats every other Afrobeat artist is doing.
And the funny thing, we have messages, Kayode. Can you move your thing from here
Let's get
so
to the
I can
messages.
see the messages? Thank
Okay.
you. So we have from Yinka Bolu, and it goes, "Wow, Johnny D." I know countless of married people that our gender crushing on this guy. In fact, I have one in Abuja. My advice: just watch your head when you move around Lagos, bro. For what it's worth, your voice is fire.
Thank you.
And that's from Yinka Bolu there.
Thank
And
you.
it goes on to say, it's that trap over for me. It's been on repeat all day at the office. Wait, JD or Johnny, which one are these gender crushing on by? And that's from Yinka there.
Esther has a message here. Oh, she says JD and Style Plus is so cool. And she says, thank you guys for bringing JD. I've been waiting for this on the grapevine.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Awesome
Glad to have
there.
him here.
Yeah, and this is from Charles Cheetos. Yeah, and it goes, aside from listening to his music, I love listening to his interviews. He doesn't just talk about his music, he just knows how to sell it, and he does it very well. It's a huge plus for me. And that just goes to show the genius that
Thank
you
you.
are.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. Speaking about, oh yeah, we do have to go to break. We have to
Tell you
go.
what we should do. Let's go on a quick break. When we get back, we'll play some, Johnny Drille and Don Jazzy, some other type of music, and also circle back into some of the old stuff that you.
Definitely.
For example, the Motherland with Sound
Star
Sultan.
Sounds. God
That's
bless his
a
soul.
good one. That's bless
That
his
was a very
soul.
good
Bless
one.
his soul.
Stay close. This is Smooth 98.1.
Yeah, we're almost out of time. So he wants to play
Oh
also.
wow!
He didn't look
at
at
that. I
us.
didn't
Look at the time. Yeah.
Stretch it to 8 now.
Like, we can't,
45.
no, we can't stretch it to 8 now. We have
No, we'll
to.
finish at 55.
Okay.
And then I will come down to 8.
Well, that means we have to sign out at 55, Bongo.
No, we'll take them in now. Okay, you know what? We will sign up with the music.
Yeah, we'll sign out. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Alright.
Sorry, because the reason why is because these other guys, they have to come back
No,
up, and we
understand.
need to
I
give them at
thought
least
that,
10
yeah.
minutes to them because they have to put their headphones on, settle,
Oh,
those
I
kind of
see, I
things.
see,
Yeah.
I see.
So,
Okay. What guy is it?
total football.
Total football game.
Oh, football. Oh, yeah. Wait, they have to put their headphones.
No.
So they can't use
So
this
they
one?
have a different setup. From
Oh,
us.
I see.
So they'll switch to another setup from here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But still comes here a lot. I mean,
Yeah, I see that.
she's amazing.
see that.
Deliciously refreshing. Hey there, looking for that special way to enjoy magical moments with that special person? Special someone. Then join me, Kylie Baker, on Soulfully Yours, Thursday nights.
Okay, we're ready.
Alright, we're going in. So we're gonna play Jenny's song, the one with Don
Okay,
Jazzy.
no, we're gonna talk over it.
Okay. Alright, so just let it in for 1 minute and then we'll talk over it. Have you?
Yeah.
We'll let it in for 1 minute and we'll talk over it.
Say, yeah, Magalan, one more times,
As
1,000.
in, that song is so good. Oh my god. Bless his soul.
Okay, let's go. That's right, that's Overload. Ah, did I say Overload?
It's over, featuring Don Jazzy and Johnny Drill. He's our guest right here in the studio. Right here, we're talking about all about his album Before We Fall Asleep. My name is Judith TV.
I'm Patty Baker.
And we're streaming live on YouTube. So go onto our YouTube page and catch us on there. We're www.youtube.com/smooth981. Go check out beautiful faces and handsome faces, whichever suits you. And also make sure that you drop a message with us on Smooth on at 0809-444-0981 or on the live stream there. We're going to catch it. We have messages here. This is from it's from Yinka. Yinka just
making jokes. But real quick though, Johnny, let's
Yes.
talk about videos, right?
All right.
So videos, usually, when a single is released, it's always accompanied rather with videos.
Always,
but-
sometimes, not every time. You got months because
Yes.
most times it get
Well, in
months.
recent times though.
Yeah, but recent times. All thanks to Beyonce. Yo, the music is coming out same time as the video. She's changed the game.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see videos from,
Yes.
how soon are we gonna see?
As a matter of
videos?
fact, the first one dropped yesterday. The
Okay.
first music video from the album, for "Loving Is Harder," the first single from the project. So that's out. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. "Loving Is Harder" music video.
Okay.
And but we're also working on making more music videos for some of the fan favorites of the album.
Can you
So-
give us a clue as to what we're to expect?
So right now, it's kind of like an even playing field because everybody's kind of having their favorites
Different
on the album. So
favorites.
many favorites. So it's hard to tell. Hey, why not a lot of people are tilting to "Over," which is
Okay,
a
of
song that we
course.
just played or we're playing. But we'll see about that. But I can assure you, this music video's coming.
Look at
And
that.
December is just around the corner. So,
Yes.
you've always had this Johnny's Room Live thing that you
Yeah.
do, right? Are we going to see Johnny's Room Live? And, you know what? Are we going to see a twist to it?
As a matter of fact, I've missed performing live, and I'm glad that things are opening up a bit. And definitely Johnny's Room Live back this year, back in 2021. We've not done it for like over a year, and looking forward to that for this year.
All right. Tell you what we should do, though. Let's go on a tiny break one more time. When we get back, we'll do some more talking.
What was that? Something happened.
Yeah, he didn't put the
Something
stuff
came up.
on the song, so the ad
Did you
played.
know that the
Oh, I see.
highway code has rules about road signs?
Okay, so we'll come back in
Traffic
again now.
signs tell you about traffic regulations, special hazards and other road conditions, speed limits, and so on and
Say
so
again?
forth. You should
Well,
also
almost-
recognize the special shapes and colors.
This is Lagos.
Why 5 minutes were recorded?
All right.
And you're listening to Smooth, the 98.1 Love Music, Love Life. It is a Smooth Drive or Inside Drivetime discussion special. We have a special guest joining us live today. He's right here in the studio, and we're streaming live on YouTube. It's Johnny Drill.
That's right.
Yeah. Go catch us out live on YouTube because we're almost out of the studio. We'll have like 3 minutes before we leave. But check us out on there. It's www.youtube.com/smooth981FM. My name is Judith TV.
I'm Kylie Baker.
Let's get
So,
started.
Johnny's Real. So we're still talking Before We Fall Asleep.
Yes,
right?
before for us, a
Okay,
brand new
so
album.
finally, brand new album. It's
Yes.
out there in stores. What would you like to, put out there for fans that have been waiting for this? What would you
Yes.
like to say to them?
I thank you so much, everyone who supported and shown me love over the years. My first ever album, debut album, is finally out. Before We Fall Asleep is the title. If you haven't listened, go stream it. Don't download. Go stream it from
Hmm.
so your favorite platform, Spotify, Apple Music, and whatnot.
Nice.
I was going to ask, given that it's a debut album, you know, I
Yes.
always ask the citation questions. I honestly don't know why, but given that it's a debut album, I'm
Yeah.
sure there was a lot of pressure. Was there any pressure at all, you know, from your label? Like, oh, you just got signed on the label, you're
Yeah.
putting out lots of singles, lots of EPs, you know, doing a lot of things, but you were doing other things, but
Yeah.
you didn't put out a full album, which of
Yes.
course your debut album. And was there any pressure at all? Like, did you even pressure yourself? Because I know I'm a perfectionist,
Yeah.
and when that it's a lot of pressure. Like, oh my god, my mates, they're doing this, and I'm like, was that it? Or was it just easy? Like
I
when
think
the time
pressure,
is right.
the pressure, whatever pressure there was for myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself because I felt like this. I needed to get past this point. The putting out the album had become such a burden on me that I felt like I needed to put it out and just get past this milestone in my career and be able to
Yeah.
do all the things and just spread my wings and fly. And I'm excited that we're here.
Yeah,
For what it's worth, though, I think, and this is circling back at when you got signed to Maven,
Yes.
you stood out of the bunch because a lot of people, were skeptical. I
Yeah.
think we're skeptical that hey, will Johnny Drill stand out on a Maven? On a Maven record label where
Yes.
you have all the other guys.
they'd
with
be like,
commercial
oh, it's such a
music.
big risk.
You know, it was.
you know,
But
I mean,
then
because
he
this is
stood out.
Maven.
Like you stood out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And now the album is finally out there.
Yes,
you
it
know?
is. It is. It
It's
is.
good to finally see this.
Well, congratulations to
Thank
you.
you so
I
much.
just
Thank
watched
you
the
so much.
video, and the woman in that video has hair that I would like to have when I grow up. Unfortunately, I do not have it. Big congratulations to you.
By the way, that was
Fantastic
not.
album.
That was just a week, by the way. But just putting that in there.
Oh, thank you. I
And
feel
yet,
so
what's
much
up with your
better.
hair? We talked about your hair just a
Yes.
few minutes ago
Yeah.
before we came on air.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's up with that? Is that a new full time?
It's JD,
So
it's
it's
JD.
JD's on full display right now.
Yeah, it's JD, it's
We'll
JD.
go back and forth in between JD and Johnny.
Yeah.
But JD's on full display.
When he said JD, it just made perfect sense with the hair and the look and everything. So it's like JD, like cool, smooth guy.
You know.
it's just so he's not trying too much, but I mean he's doing too much.
You know.
Johnny Drill, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Always
much
a
for having
pleasure
me.
having you.
Thank you so
Wonderful
much for
having
having
you
me.
join us here
Ladies
on
and
the show.
gentlemen out there, you know what? You should tell them how to, get the music,
Okay.
stream it, download it, all that stuff.
Yes, please. Before we fall asleep, brand new album from Johnny Drill is out right now. It's available on Spotify, Apple Music, and Audio Mac. These are everywhere. So go, if you can go on my social media at Johnny Drill. Handle is at Johnny Drill, and you'll see a link in my bio on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. So click that link, and it'll take you straight to the album. Or you could also search for it yourself.
Awesome.
Before we
That's
fall
it.
asleep.
That's it. Big congrats to you and congratulations, guys. Go download the album. It's before
Not
we
download.
sleep.
Go stream.
Go stream.
Go stream.
Sorry,
bro.
I'm still very much in the 90s. No, I'm very much in the 90s, and so make sure to go stream on every other platforms and just go check it out as
Yes,
well.
please.
Do that. A big congrats to you. Go show love to him. This is a work that we have been waiting for, and now it's here. We're gonna
Finally
embrace
here.
it. So go stream it before you fall asleep tonight.
Yes, please.
That's it.
Awesome. Let's leave in the hands of Johnny Drill one more time. This one's called, is it Ludo or Ludo?
Ludo.
Ludo.
We play the game now.
I don't know how to play. I don't know how to
You
play
don't?
it.
This is a polished album now. We say Ludo.
I honestly don't know how to play Ludo.
You don't?
I don't.
I'm going to teach you.
I beg don't.
Lagos, stay close.
Yay.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Congrats.
guys.
Take your
Congrats.
time. Take your
Thanks
time. Thank you so much.
for having me.
Let me stop the
Appreciate
stream.
it.
Would have signed out though before you do this thing. There's no time. All right, so
Okay, guys. That's it.
hang on. So I need to stop this thing.
Ah.